Hey there YouTube, this is Zach, welcome back to my gaming channel, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Last time we played an Isaac run, we beat Satan again, got a win streak of 5, so we have 4 Eden tokens. I could play an Eden run, just to see if I actually have to fill out the post-it note for him. I don't know if I actually unlock anything for him. I think I'm actually going to play a Lazarus run again. This time we're going to try and go the angel route. Just because we've already beat Satan, so we don't need to fill out that part of Lazarus's post-it note anymore. We don't have anything to unlock from that, so it'd be great if we could actually get some deals with the angel and try and get a deal with the angel on Mom's heart and see if we can't go to the cathedral for the first time in the series. Other than that, it would also be great if, like I was saying in the last run, we could unlock a few more characters. One of those things is we need to do something we didn't just do right there. We need to not take damage for 2 floors. And so far, that's not starting out great because we took damage this floor. We also need to not pick up hearts for 2 floors. So let's see what our pill is. Pretty fly, that's not too bad. If we cannot pick up, there's a special rock there. If we cannot pick up hearts for 2 floors, that would be fantastic. I think there's another special rock. Yeah, right over here. So I think if I can get the hearts out of this, Mr. Mega, okay? Yeah, if I can get the hearts out of this, pick up this, and I think there's another red heart over here. I'll grab it just to make sure I've got as many hit points as I can have. Basically, I want to stack up on hit points this floor. That way, for the next 2 floors, I can try to not pick up any hit points, any hearts at all. Ooh, distant admiration. So that gives us another fly. Does Pretty Fly... Okay, you can transform into the Lord of the Flies. I'm actually just going to go to our boss. You can transform into either Guppy or the Lord of the Flies. In order to do that, you have to pick up 3 items. That was very bad. 3 items that have to do with either of them. So either 3 Guppy items or 3 fly-based items. I don't know if actually getting Pretty Fly pills counts as a fly item. I would imagine it doesn't, but if it does, that would be awesome. Could be using this attack fly. There's 2 different attack flies actually. There's a red one and there's a blue one. The red one actually does a lot more damage, and we're just gonna go down. One thing I'm concerned about is the fact that I don't know if getting an HP upgrade in the form of, well, an actual item that ups your red heart containers, I don't know if that actually counts. I'm not sure if I get an HP upgrade on this or the next floor, will that count as picking up hearts? Because I think it just doesn't want me to actually pick up any hearts. I don't think it matters if I, pick up like an item that gives me an HP upgrade. Come on, there we go. A little close there, but that's okay. We're still doing well. We got a key, so we can go to our item room this floor, which is great. These guys are a little fast. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Pick them off with our attack fly. So yeah, we're doing well. Our damage really hasn't been increased. We got our attack fly, which is, pretty good. We can just use it to finish these guys off. Go to our item room, see what we get. And okay, we get Mutant Spider, quad shot. So this drastically lowers our rate of fire, but, not that drastically, but lets us shoot 4 shots at a time. So, it's pretty great. It's a great item. It has a lot of good synergies. Just about any item you can get will, like brimstone, things like that. Oh, that's so bad. Things like that, lets you, you shoot 4 shots. It's great. Even though it lowers your rate of fire by a good bit, it is still an overall fantastic DPS upgrade. I'm not going to go to our shop because we have no money. None at all. Which is partially my fault. We've not been trying to shoot the poops, shoot the fires, things like that. We haven't really been doing anything to pick up money, so of course we don't have any money. That could have been very bad. So we did take damage this floor. We haven't taken red heart damage, so we will probably still get a deal with the devil. If we get a deal with the devil, I'm not sure if I'm going to take it. If we get an HP up here, then I probably won't. Okay, we didn't, so let's at least look at what we got. Pentagram, I'll go ahead and take it. We've unlocked Krampus in the Devil Room. Alright, so that means every once in a while, instead of going into the Devil Room and getting a deal, we could end up fighting Krampus. So, what does that mean? I wasn't going to take it just because of the fact that we might have been able to get 7 red heart containers. We might have been able to unlock Maggie, but that's okay. We can still try to unlock a couple other characters. I did take damage last floor, so we have still 2 floors to go in order to... Willie's looking here. Nothing. Well, I mean, something. Batteries are great, but we can't take them. But yeah, we did take damage, so we do still have 2 floors to go without taking damage if we want to unlock another character, but I don't think we picked up any hearts last floor. So, if we can beat this floor without picking up any hearts at all, then we should unlock a new character. Is that 2020? Wait. Does it do anything? So we got quad shot and then we got double shot. It doesn't seem like it does anything. That'd be so cool if it had let me fire like 8 shots, like it multiplied, you know? That's too bad. At least it didn't override my quad shot and just make me shoot 2 shots per. Okay, these guys explode. Gotta watch out for that. And got him. Great. Not really interested in getting anything from our shop. I am interested in getting things from our shop. I mean, the battery's great. We don't have a space bar item, so it doesn't really matter. We could get one in the future, but it's... Ooh, okay, this isn't great. Gertie Jr. is annoying, to say the least, just because he moves so quickly. Okay, well, there goes one of our characters, but at least we'll unlock somebody, hopefully, by not picking up any hearts, which is good. We got another deal with the devil. That's pretty lucky. I mean, we did just get a luck up. I'll take it. We don't have a spacebar item, so I'll go ahead and take it. Guppy's head. As I was saying, you can transform into Guppy, the cat, if you get 3 Guppy items. And there we go. We unlocked Eve. Awesome. We can do an Eve run next time. By getting 3 Guppy items. This is one of them. Basically just gives you a couple kamikaze attack flies once every room. Die when they hit an enemy, and they deal... oh, that was bad. Again, we have taken damage, so we're probably not going to unlock... I don't think it was Kane. I think it might have been... I really don't remember at all. Samson, maybe? So, we've still got 2 floors, to go before we can unlock Samson. 2 floors without taking damage, which, I mean, might happen, might not. I think there's actually achievements for beating, like, the whole of the basement without taking damage, the whole of, like, the womb, each individual floor, or group of floors, without taking any damage. Or there's multiple achievements. I'm not going to go in there. We don't have enough money to make it worthwhile. I mean, we could, and we really should. You know, we should be shooting these poops. We should be trying to get money. We've been doing okay anyway. I mean, we've been donating a little bit to our donation machine in the meantime. Have we found our item room? No, we haven't. But, yeah, we really should be shooting the poops. We should be trying to get some money. Shop items are really good, and especially, you know, we need to donate. We need to get our shop up, you know, a couple more levels. I think, these guys actually follow me. I thought they were just kind of running around. Yeah, the shop, it keeps upgrading. I think you can get up to like 5 items in the shop. So, it is definitely worth it. And you unlock new things by donating in the shop as well. Is this guy gonna, yeah, he's gonna blow up. He blew up and shot bullets at me. That seems a little unfair. But yeah, you can unlock new items just by donating to the shop as well. So it is completely worth it, in the long run at least, to donate to the shop. And you can blow up the donation machine to get some money back if you're ever really desperate. But I hope we don't ever really have to do that too much. Just because of the fact that I would love to get and keep our shop as high as possible, because you've got to get all the way to 999 cents to unlock the very last item from it, which I don't actually remember what that is, but we'll find out eventually. We'll get there. Okay, these guys, not the most difficult. I haven't really been using my attack fly at all. I mean, since we got quad shot, oh, that's pretty good. Spectral tears means we should be able to shoot through, yeah, we can shoot through rocks and whatnot, which is pretty good. Took some damage there, kind of expected it. Let's fight our boss. Dark One. Dark One's not too difficult if you stay above or to the side of him. If you stay below him, he can shoot like a brimstone style shot at you, which is a little tough to avoid, so you should really stay. I'm going to use our attack fly. It does a lot of damage. Since I got quad shot, I really haven't been using it that much. There we go, yeah. I haven't been using it that much because our tears are pretty good, but honestly, that attack fly did a good bit of damage to him. Magic 8 Ball speed up, and it gives me a card, the Magician. Not the best card in the world. It's actually kind of shitty, but it's something. We're doing pretty good here. We could definitely use a little more HP. It's not looking too great. We could use a little more damage, obviously. You can always use a little more damage. But other than that, I mean, we're doing pretty well. We're doing decent, at least. Hide behind the poop to kind of avoid these guys. We've been getting, I mean, lucky-ish so far. I really wish that 2020 and quad shot would have worked together. That would have been so cool. Wait for this to dissipate, and we'll go to our item room. And we get Mom's Eyeshadow, Charm Tears. So what that does is, I think, when we hit an enemy, there's a chance to charm it, which temporarily turns it over to our side, so it will actually attack other enemies in the room. I think that's what charms do. Ooh, okay, these guys are very annoying. We did take some damage, so it's looking like we're probably not going to unlock. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Samson that we unlock from not taking damage, so it's looking like we're probably not going to unlock him. This run, at least. We will unlock him eventually, I promise. The Hollow. Hollow tends to show up quite a bit outside of boss rooms, which isn't really a problem. He's an easy boss, easy enemy. No matter where he is, he's pretty easy to beat, especially with quad shot. What's this one? Death. We'll hold on to this. I mean, there's no reason to come in here but just to donate. Okay, well, it's broken. We can't donate anymore. I'm going to keep the death card. It's not the greatest for things like bosses, but it does help if there's a lot. I mean, if you come into a big, like, annoying room. That probably should have hit me. I don't know why it didn't, but I'm very glad it didn't. Annoying room. Really no reason to go in there. Yeah, the death card can really help for like big rooms, big annoying rooms. Well, that probably should have hit me as well. Is he gonna blow up? Okay, we really need to start hitting you here. Yeah, see, he did a little bit of damage when I oh, you turn into bomb flies. Okay. Yeah, oh, that was so terrible. When I hit him, he actually attacked the other enemy there. I'll do it. Why not? Is this a... Yeah, it's not a boss room, so... It's just a couple enemies, which aren't too bad. Yeah, see, he's actually shooting at the other enemies, so Charm seems pretty great, actually. Got some leapers. Jumpers, leapers, whatever you want to call them. Not the most difficult enemies. Again, especially with quad shot, these guys become pretty easy. I know our damage isn't the greatest, but it's still not tough to just pretty much one, if not two, shot these guys. And we get a bomb for our troubles. I mean, we couldn't really use the red hearts, but the bomb's helpful enough. We've got 7 of them, so we really should be looking for like secret rooms and things like that. Just because we can. And we have spectral tears too. We can just shoot right through these rocks. So we really shouldn't be taking any stupid damage. Again, another bomb. I'll look for the secret room just really quickly right here. If it's not here, yeah, if it's not here or here, then I'm not going to worry about it. Save my bombs in case we need them for a difficult boss, something like that. Again, okay, I hate this room. Yeah, I really hate this room. I mean, not really just this room, but these enemies in general. These enemies really... They're oh, yeah, see, they're just annoying because they can just pop up right in front of you, and you run into them, and then they disappear. They pop up, you run into them, they disappear. Well, you run into them, then they fire at you, and then they disappear. Easy room. Gonna go into our boss with just a couple flies. It's Monstro 2. Alright, we're gonna use our Chariot card. It's, I mean, not gonna do that much damage apparently, but just to speed it up a little bit. We probably should have gotten hit by that. Actually, if we want to speed it up even more, we should probably be using our attack fly here. Yeah, this thing does so much damage. I don't know why I'm not using it a lot more often, actually. I think probably the most annoying thing about this fight is the flies that he spawns, just because, you know, they shield him. You've got to kill them in order to get through to him. They shoot a couple bullets that are not difficult to dodge. They're very predictable, but still annoying nonetheless. Mom's contact. Alright, well, we unlocked another item. We have gone to our item room, so I'm just gonna head down. Again, our HP isn't doing the greatest. We do start with, it says ×1, so an extra life. I don't know if it's, I don't know what we get. If we die, what happens? Do we, oh, that was bad. If we die, do we respawn with just one heart, or do we get 2 or 3 again like we started with? Because I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay. When you hear that, you need to run. These hands are very annoying. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Okay. I think 4 is the most there can be. They're annoying because if they hit you, they actually pull you back out of the room, and you have to restart. So even if you've killed 3 of them and there's still a 4th one and it hits you, you've got to go back and redo the room. Like the whole room. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Okay, these guys aren't too bad if you can kill them quickly. There we go. If you don't kill them too quickly, those guys can charge at you, and it's not the greatest. Really wish we could grab that. I mean, I don't think we really could find too much of a use for it, but is there any special rocks in here? I don't see anything. I mean, I've got the bombs. I may as well try and blow up these skulls, if not just because I think you can... Oh, that was bad. I think you can get something out of them. Or you can make enemies spawn. Apparently. I don't like these guys too much either. They jump, which any enemy that jumps is not the greatest enemy in my book. Just because, I mean, I know you can see the shadow, but you never really know when where they're gonna come back down. Ooh. I should probably just leave these when I charm somebody. Oh, that was close. Thank you, attack fly. I should probably just leave them charmed because instead of killing them, because even though it makes them easier to kill due to the fact that they typically run away from you once you charm them, it makes them easier to kill, but they go attack the other enemies for you. So if you leave them charmed, you can typically get away with letting them at least, you know, deal some of the, kill 1 or 2 of the enemies in the room for you. So we've been taking a little bit of dumb damage. Like I said, we're probably not gonna unlock Samson or whoever it was this run. You never know. Ooh, Pyromaniac. That's so good, especially since we actually have red hearts instead of just spirit hearts. I believe Pyromaniac actually lets you... Yeah, let's try this out. We'll hurt ourselves on this. Get some coins. And then we'll use Pyromaniac. Okay. If I'm right, then bombs should heal us. Yeah, okay. So this is pretty great. And we've got a good number of bombs too, so... And that blew it up. Okay, that's fine. So we got enough coins to do something with our shop, which I'm not actually sure where it is yet, so I'll have to find that. But yeah, that's pretty great. Pyromaniac literally can be, I mean, it can make you invincible, really, if you've got something like, if you get Dr. Fetus, an item that turns every tier you fire into a bomb. Oh, this is not good. Pyromaniac can literally make you invincible. I mean, not literally. You do have to kind of plan your shots out a little bit, but it can pretty much make it so, you know, as long as you've got a couple red heart containers, then you can always heal yourself, no matter what. We're going to go into our shop, see what we get. Boomerang isn't really worth it to me. I'll buy this just for a couple extra flies. I'll buy the bomb. I can't really donate anymore, so we're just going to try and find our boss. Little haunts, not too bad of enemies. As long as we can keep a couple flies from room to room, that would be great. Again, these guys, the flies just seem to fly into their faces and die without dealing any damage, which is annoying, but it's also kind of crap. I just think it shouldn't work like that. The flies should deal their damage if they hit the enemy. I mean, I know you have to hit them from the back in order to deal damage to them yourself, but come on. So, we've had pretty much the same number of heart containers this whole run. I mean, you know, we're healing up quite nicely. We're not playing too bad. Obviously, you know, we've got another to mom, just on 3 heart containers. But it would be nice, especially if we're going to get through the womb. We should really be using our attack fly here. If we're going to get through the womb, and we're going to keep playing as badly as we are, we could really use at least a little more HP. Oh, very bad. There we go. Yeah, the attack fly is really good. It does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, you've got to get right up in the enemy's face in order to deal that damage, and it's not necessarily easy to time it. Plus, if you get right up on the the sides here. Oh goodness. Okay, so with Pyromaniac, Mom stomping on us actually heals us. Okay, that's pretty great. And we get Blue Cap, which is pretty awesome. Actually, it ups our rate of fire, and we actually got into the boss rush, which is surprising. Okay, I could do the boss rush, and I think I'm going to. I'll take the wafer, just because I think with the amount of red hearts we have, I think it's probably the only thing that's going to save us on the womb. The wafer makes it so all damage is half a red heart, and once you get to the womb, you start taking a full red heart of damage from every enemy. So if you can get the wafer, that makes it so you only take half a red heart of damage from every enemy, which is great. It really helps out on the womb and beyond. Okay, like I said, I know I said we were going to try and get angel rooms on this run. Obviously we didn't do that because we took a deal with the devil. We did take a deal with the devil, right? Yeah, we took the pentagram. Hold on a second. No. Yeah, we took the pentagram, so we're not going to get an angel room. What is this? Are you spawning little hearts? Are you spawning those? Oh, you're a champion version. So you don't spawn the red poops. You spawn these little hearts that attack me instead. That's actually great. I think probably one of the most annoying things about the boss rush room is the Carrion Queen spawning its red poops, which stay through the whole fight and can damage you if you're not careful. Quite a bit. I mean, if you're not careful, you can run into them a lot. So actually getting him a champion version that doesn't spawn them is pretty fantastic, actually. It's taking a lot longer than I would like just to kill the Carrion Queen, and we are actually taking a little bit of damage. We might not survive the boss rush here. We'll have to see. I could have sworn after a certain amount of damage you started moving in a different pattern. When's that going to happen? Or do you not because you're a champion? Let's go kill the riffraff here. I'm pretty sure in boss rush, even if you kill the 2 bosses but you haven't killed these guys, I think the next wave will still spawn. So it's always, I think it's probably the best idea to actually kill the little enemies before you finish off the boss, or the last boss, that is. But you do have to focus on the boss. I mean, we are going very slow here, which isn't great. I'm going to see if I can't try to hit you. Okay, well, we don't need to do that. You have no hit points, friend. Yeah, we're going to try and use our attack fly here. Oh, yeah, we got to be careful for when the eyes start to spawn. And he spawns creeps, so we can't really stand next to him for, well, anymore at all. We're not doing too bad. I think as long as these guys keep dropping red hearts, and I mean they've been dropping spirit hearts too, which is great. I think it might be because they're champions, but as long as they keep dropping hearts, yeah, like that, we should be able to. Oh, yeah, we should be able to come out on top. We should be able to finish the boss rush without dying. We might even end up, if we get some spirit hearts at the end, we might even end up with more hearts than we started, more than we came into this room with. I'm really happy to have gotten the blue cap before this fight as well, just because not only for the HP, but for the buff to our DPS, we got a tears up. I know the shot speed went down a little bit, but that's not really the biggest problem. As long as we... Honestly, I think damage is probably the best stat, and then second to that is probably our tears, our shot, or not shot speed, our... Ooh, those bomb flies heal us too. That's great. Loki, keep spawning some more flies so I can save them. Save them for the future of this fight. Yeah, I think the second best stat is probably our tears, our rate of fire. Oh, we're hitting him with all 4 of these. If we can keep doing that, we can take him out pretty quick. Loki, you're charmed. You shouldn't be firing at me at all. Come on. What's going on, man? You're almost dead. Where'd you go? Running away, huh? There we go. A couple more hearts out of that. That's pretty good. Okay, these guys all pretty much chase me down. So, ooh, yeah, if we can charm them, they can just kind of kill each other over here, and that is fantastic. I mean, whatever works. Yeah, as long as we can charm them, they're just going to go after each other, which is fantastic in my book. Take out these guys. See what our next wave is. Larry Jr. Okay, that was dumb. Thank you for spawning right on top of me, Larry Jr. See, that's the thing I don't like. I know in the boss rush room they've pretty much got like a set area where they spawn. Like, it's not a set area like, oh, they can spawn anywhere within this area. It's just there is a set place where they spawn, which I don't like. I think there should be a set area where they can spawn, and they'll spawn somewhere in that area. That way they're not spawning right on, you know, right on top of the player, which happens sometimes, as you just saw. Not really too concerned about these bomb flies. As long as I can kill the thing that spawns the bomb flies, and the flies really aren't too much of a problem, considering, well, I guess they can do contact damage to me, but they don't damage me when they blow up. Okay, so the monsters can jump, so they're the ones I need to take care of first. I know he charges, Chad does, but I'm not too worried about that. I know I keep losing my spirit hearts. We're not really doing, you know, an amount of damage so quickly that, you know, we can just take these enemies out and not have to worry about it. I wish we were. If our damage was even greater, I would be extremely happy. Hopefully, you do get an item for finishing the boss rush as well, so hopefully we can get something else on top of what we got when we came in here. What did we get when we came in here? I don't remember. Oh, we got the wafer, that's right. Let's try and use our attack fly here, and we took some damage, that's alright. We got plenty of hearts. There's really no penalty for taking damage in this room. I mean, we've already finished the floor, so it's not like we need to deal with the devil or anything like that. So as long as we can just get through the fight, it doesn't really matter at all if we take damage. And considering, I think all of these bosses are going to be champions, I think the champion version of this... excuse me? Can I not shoot to the left? There we go. Something going on with my keyboard. I guess I wasn't allowed to shoot to the left or right for a second there. But yeah, I think this champion version of Gertie actually doesn't fire bullets. He just spawns enemies, which is fine. I can kill them pretty easily. We got Gish and Monster 2. Okay, this is going to be the tough one because both of them jump. And if we can't keep an eye on... Both of them can spawn other enemies too. So if we don't keep an eye on both of them, then you never know where they're going to come down. Yeah, they can come down right on top of you if you're not careful. So again, when you're facing multiple enemies like this, well, multiple bosses even, it's always probably best to kill one at a time. But in this case, with them jumping around, it's not really the easiest to just target one of them. So we're going to try and hit Gish here with our attack fly. There we go. We did a little bit of damage with it. We took some damage in the process, but that's alright. Again, there's no penalty for taking damage in here as long as we have enough hearts to survive. And Monster is actually being a little annoying here. He's spawning these flies off screen, and then they're flying down to get me while I'm fighting Gish. Alright, come on, let's take you out. Let's take somebody out. You guys have got to be close to death. One of you's got to be close to dying. There we go, we got Gish. Okay, that's great. Okay, you can go ahead and fire whenever you want, as long as you're not firing at me, Monster. Monster 2, sorry. Keep taking a little bit of dumb damage. I don't know why I walked over the spikes, but I got the heart anyway. Okay, we're fighting the Widow and Pen. So this is a fairly easy part of the fight. They both have very low amount of hit points. Yeah, they're dead already. They both have very low hit points. Honestly, probably the best thing to do in this fight would have been to try to not pick up the spirit hearts and then pick all of them up at the end of the fight. I mean, I've already picked some of them up, so it doesn't really matter now. If more spirit hearts spawn, I'll try not to pick them up until the fight's over. Can't guarantee anything, you never know. Is this the hollow spawning the poops? Yeah, I think the hollow spawns poops. I didn't know that. I thought only Larry Jr. spawned poops. Alright, come on. These poops are annoying. They're getting in the way. I would shoot all of them, but I don't have the time. I can't be bothered. Oh, okay. Well, now maybe we'll shoot all the poops. The bloat is easy if you're above him, and we have... I think we have spectral tears, so we really should stay above him. He's destroyed the rock now, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's shooting ipecac shots at us. Okay. Yeah, the bloat's easy if you stay above it, because of the fact that he shoots his brimstone shot. He can do that to the side or downwards. But he's a champion bloat, so he's actually shooting... He's being a little more annoying than normal. It looked like... Was that bloat eye just following me? Oh, well, what do you know? His ipecac shots heal me. Of course they do. Yeah, there we go. So there's a spirit heart there. I'm going to try not to take it until the end of the fight. Till the end of the boss rush, just to try that. You know, we can get onto the loom with the most hit points possible. Because I know if I take it now, I'm just gonna lose it during the fight. Like it's likely I'm gonna lose it during the fight. So we're gonna fight all 4 of the horsemen, and then I think we fight the headless horseman and the fallen, which, I mean, judging by how we've been doing so far, isn't going to be the most difficult thing in the world. I thought we'd get another spirit heart off of him. Maybe we had to kill him last to do that. Oh, there's one anyway. Okay. So we're gonna fight war, and we're gonna fight death. I think probably, yeah, those bombs aren't too fast. I think death is probably gonna be the annoying one. So I'm gonna come up here and, yeah, try and kill him. Let's get our attack fly in there. I mean, it does a lot of damage, so I don't see why we shouldn't. We can kill those spikes. We can destroy them if we hit them. So I don't know why we're not trying to do that. We're just kind of letting them hit us. Okay, war. We are in the middle of a fight over here. I'm fighting death. Could you please just kind of go away for a minute? Give me some peace. Give me some peace, man. Death, you're about to die. Thank you very much. Let's kill your horse. Sorry I have to do that, but I do. Oh, you pushed that all the way over to me, but it doesn't matter. Again, we have Pyromaniac, which I have forgotten probably about 10 times already just in the boss rush room. So it doesn't really matter if we get hit by his bombs. They're actually just going to help us out. So, War, you're not really a threat to us. Well, you are a little bit, of course, but not the biggest threat. I mean, now that you don't spawn bombs anymore, it's you're even a, well, more of a threat, I guess, since you can't heal us anymore. But we've got hearts all over the place. We're not going to take enough damage to die here. We're really not. This is the last wave. So we're going to win. We're going to beat the boss rush mode. I mean, it's like a 95% chance. Obviously, not a 100% chance. We're not done with it yet. You never know. But we're probably going to beat the boss rush. Going to get another item. Just have to take the fallen down, which isn't the most difficult thing in the world. Yeah, I don't care about the damage. We're just going to hit him with the attack fly. Come on. Get in here. I really shouldn't be taking damage. There's not that many hearts left, so I should be a little careful. Just a couple more hits. And there we go. He's dead, and we've beat the boss rush. Missing no. Okay. I didn't know that's how we unlock that. Is that Ipecac or is that rubber cement? It's rubber cement. Okay, that's fine. I'll take rubber cement. I probably would have taken Ipecac, but I do like our quad shot, and I don't know if Ipecac overrides that or if we actually shoot 4 Ipecac bombs, which would be pretty great, but I mean, will actually be fantastic because we have Pyromaniac. Oh, I would love to get Ipecac now. Okay, I can see one problem here right now, and that's that the bouncing tears seems to have overridden our spectral tears. So our tears aren't going to pierce through. Well, actually, we didn't have piercing shots. We had spectral shots. Either way, it looks like the bouncing tears override the spectral tears. So I'm not sure if they actually still go through objects. They still go through walls or like rocks and whatnot, or if they just bounce off of them. But we'll find out. Okay, Envy. Envy is not the easiest fight. I mean, it's not a difficult fight. It's just a long and annoying fight, and you can take damage just because you might get frustrated on the fight. But we're gonna kill him pretty quick. Our damage is alright, and our tears are just bouncing around everywhere, which is hilarious. So, not too bad. Normally that Envy fight, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm sorry for keeping that up for so long. Normally the Envy fight takes a good few minutes, but that was pretty quick, which is a good testament to how this run is going, I think. I mean, we haven't taken damage so far, I don't think, on the womb, so hopefully we can actually get through the entirety of the womb without taking any damage. That would be great. We'd unlock a new character, and we'd probably get an achievement for it. If you guys could just stay charmed forever, that'd be great. And if you could just kind of go away, yeah, thank you. So yeah, if we could just not take damage on the womb at all, that'd be fantastic. Especially, I mean, we've got the wafer, so even if we do take damage, I don't see ourselves losing this run at all. But it'd be great if we could actually get through it without taking any damage. If we could unlock as much as we could possibly unlock, that'd be great. Like I said, the DLC Afterbirth will be coming out fairly soon, and I'd like to get all the achievements, unlock Real Platinum God before then. Well, there we go. I'd like to unlock Real Platinum God before it comes out. That way I'm kind of on par with everything, because I know they're introducing, what is this, Puberty. It's not terrible. I know they're introducing daily runs. I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, and if I have every item unlocked, you know, that'd put me on par with everybody else that's playing the Binding of Isaac. I'm going to go ahead and take the Book of Revelations. It's over Guppy's head. I'll use it twice, and I think I'll just stick with Guppy's head. Book of Revelations is pretty great. I mean, obviously it gives you a spirit heart every 6 rooms, so it could be worth it to stick with the Book of Revelations. I mean, we've got the wafer, and we've only got to go to Shoal, or, well, Shoal, I guess. We've only got to go to Shoal, so I don't really see ourselves losing this. I think the amount of hearts we have right now, especially with the wafer, is enough to get through the rest of this run, so I'm not too worried about it. Otherwise, you know, if we had it unlocked and we were going all the way to the chest, I'd probably would have kept the Book of Revelations over Guppy's head. But we're not. We're only going to Shoal, so, well, maybe. I don't know. Like I was saying last run, I don't know if you get a deal with the devil and go to Shoal, I don't know, you know, on Mom's heart and go to Shoal, I don't know if that actually, if you get to go there every time after that, or if you actually have to get lucky enough to get a deal with the devil again and go to Shoal again. So we get an orbital, we got Ball of Bandages. There is actually an achievement. You can get, if you get Ball of Bandages, you can get it more than one time per run. Same with Meat Boy, if you get the Cube of Meat. There's an achievement for getting Ball of Bandages or Cube of Meat 4 times in a single run. And there we go, that's Krampus. He can either drop this, the lump of coal, or he can drop the head of Krampus. The head of Krampus does, every 6 rooms, it does that 4-way brimstone shot that Krampus was doing. Lump of coal gives you a little bit of a damage increase in the way of, I believe the way it works is, well, let's find out here. When you fire, your shots get bigger as they travel. Yeah, they look like they're getting a little bigger. The further they go, the more damage they do. Basically, that's how it works. So I'm going to play these guys to try and get a little bit of red hearts on the ground, because I'm going to play the blood bank. I don't know why I'm going to play the blood bank in hopes of getting the blood bag. I want HP up. So we're going to play this a little bit. And, well, there we go. Didn't get the blood bag. We got the IV bag. I'm not going to use it. We've already got enough coins. I mean, there's not a shop on the womb anyway, so I don't really see any reason why we would need the IV bag or any money anyway. So we're just going to try and find our boss. We do have to go to the big room here, which it's got a lot of flies in it, or silkworms. Not silkworms, whatever you want to call them. Fairly annoying room, but we're getting through it alright. I don't think we've taken damage on it so far, which is, well, there we go. That was probably due to our orbital. I mean, it deals damage when it hits enemies, so it's probably why. Again, money, not really worth it. We don't really need it for anything anymore, unless we get money equals power, which we probably won't, but I guess there's not a complete 0 chance that we won't. We don't, what am I doing? We don't have, oh, we do still have the attack fly. What am I thinking? This is Lemon Party. Would have been great to know what that was before I used it. Lemon Party can be a great pill. It's, I mean, it doesn't stick around forever, but it's got such a, and it doesn't do the most damage either. It does a good bit of damage, but it just has such a big area of effect that it's completely worth it. It's a great pill. It really is. One thing that annoys me about the pills is if you get PhD, it makes it so you can't get bad pills anymore. But some things like Are You a Wizard? And I think Puberty. No, not Puberty. I Found Pills. Things like that, in my opinion, are bad pills. However, if you get PhD, those pills don't change. Which, I mean, is complete... It's dumb. There's just a couple things like that that I think... I don't know. I don't think it should be changed necessarily, but yeah, we're gonna go in here. We got Guppy's tail, which should give us more gold chests, or just a higher chance for chests to spawn in general, I think. Which is also actually 2/3 of... We only need one more item to become Guppy, which would, I think, give us an achievement. I don't know if we got the achievement for becoming Guppy yet. I don't think we have. I mean, I've only played a few runs on here so far, but on the save file, but I do have a second save file that I've played a decent bit on already, and I definitely have gotten Guppy on that save file. Yeah, I think Guppy's tail gives you, I mean, I don't know if it's just more gold chests or if it's more chests in general, but it does give you more chests. So, I mean, as far as I understand, maybe that was just kind of coincidence and luck, but I mean, we've gotten 2 chests already, so it doesn't seem like it. We got a dime there, it looked like, so, which, again, is only really useful if we get something like money equals power, which, I mean, considering we're already fighting Mom's Heart, is pretty unlikely. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely. We really should be using... I've said this a bunch of times already this run, but we really should be using our attack fly if at all possible. It's not the easiest thing to do against Mom's Heart, but if we can get in there, we really should. Are you going to start firing the brimstone shots yet? When do you do that? No? No? I mean, it's fine with me if you don't want to... Okay, there you go. I was going to say it was fine with me if you didn't want to fire the brimstone shots at all, but you did, and we still won. And we didn't actually get to deal with the devil. So yeah, I guess that proves that right there. So we're just going to finish the run here. Everything is terrible. The game just got harder. What? Okay. Well, we did unlock Eve, I believe. So let's check that out. Yeah, we unlocked Eve. So we still need to unlock Cain, Maggie, and Samson. So yeah, Samson is the one you unlock without taking damage for 2 levels. So we'll play an Eve run next time. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you're welcome to leave a like or subscribe, and I will see you next time.